pleasant day, everyone. I am Hashel Oroyankila, and today I'll be presenting a literary piece and give an example on how to criticize them. In this video, I'll choose to criticize a specific literary piece using a moral philosophical literary approach. Today, I'll be sharing with you the fable of the grasshopper and the ant. The ant and the grasshopper. Once upon a time in the beautiful spring, a grasshopper danced and was swinging in the field and was singing his spring song. He saw an ant and asked her, "What is she doing?" The ant told the grasshopper that she is gathering some food and was building a shelter. The grasshopper laughed and teased her. The grasshopper told the ant, "This is spring now. It's the time to enjoy." But the ant ignored him and continued her work as she was hardworking. A few days later, it started raining heavily. The whole jungle became the swamp. There was no food available anywhere. So the helpless grasshopper came to the ant's shelter and pleaded, "Oh dear ant, please give me shelter and something to eat." Now, the grasshopper had understood why the ant was working so hard in the spring. The ant finally offered him food and shelter. Now, the grasshopper had realized the value of hard work. The end. So, how should we criticize this? Let's start this discussion by identifying the setting of the story. The setting is a summer field where food is plentiful and time is immaterial. The grasshopper took advantage of summer by viewing it as the most abundant season of the year. The ant, on the other hand, regarded this as the best opportunity to gather and conserve food for future use. So, despite the abundance of food, the ants gathered and preserved it. When winter arrives, the grasshopper had nothing because he did not take advantage of the abundant summer and instead spent his time doing nothing. What is the moral of the story? What kind of life lesson could an ant and a grasshopper possibly give a reader? If the ant and the grasshopper are famous from Aesop's fable, this is a crucial one. In this narrative, a relaxed grasshopper enjoys the sun, while an ant spends his time preparing food for the winter. Doesn't that sound awful? Working in such pleasant weather? However, when winter arrives, the ant is ready while the grasshopper is not. The ant and the grasshopper from Aesop's fable demonstrates the value of hard work and dedication to prepare for the days of necessity. The diligent ant was returning from gathering food and working hard to prepare for winter, whereas the lazy and carefree grasshopper was seeking some conversation and not preparing for winter. The story's message is that it is important to prepare for the days of necessity, and the narrator's way of delivering this lesson is extremely visible in the ant's perspective and perseverance. One important moral or theme in The Ant and the Grasshopper is that hard work pays off, because the ants spent the summer collecting food and storing it. They have enough for their colony to last through the winter months. The narrative also teaches the moral lesson that being lazy or cavalier will have consequences in the future, as demonstrated by the grasshopper. She spent the entire summer singing and having fun, but now she has nothing to eat in the winter. Putting work before play, learning how to create a work-life balance, or how to balance work and play are all key morals or themes in this tale. How do these lessons be useful in a real-life situations? Even if it's not raining in your life right now, there's a good lesson to be learned in this parable about saving for a rainy day. Consider this: you're probably young and have your entire life ahead of you. Yet, one day, you'll be unable to work and will need to have some things restored in order to survive. You'll be unprepared if you don't save for winter while you can. Do you know someone who puts finishing their work in favor of enjoying themselves. You may have a significant project due at work, but instead of putting all your effort in it, you choose to take the day off. When the project is due, you aren't particularly well prepared or confident because it's more crucial to complete the tasks that are necessary before doing tasks that are enjoyable. The ant and the grasshopper instruct us to prioritize work before play. I think that would be all for this video. Thank you so much and have a blessed day.